Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. After the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, the former deputy president, experts are asking one question. Do you think William Ruto achieved what he wanted by impeaching Rigathi Gachagua? And for Rigathi Gachagua to decline to resign from the government because he was given that opportunity, do you think he made the best decision? For Rigathi Gachagua, he lost his salary, he lost his security, he lost the prestigious position of being a deputy president, he lost the direct influence of that ability that he can pick a phone and calls one of the very influential people in the government and direct them. He lost all of that. And William Ruto impeached Rigathi Gachagua because he was uniting Mount Kenya. William Ruto is at risk when Mount Kenya is united. Rigathi Gachagua wanted William Ruto to ensure that before he gets to Mount Kenya, he must pass through him, something that Ruto did not like. But did William Ruto stop Rigathi Gachagua from uniting Mount Kenya? If that was the reason, then he didn't succeed, because after the impeachment, Rigathi Gachagua has united Mount Kenya and locked out all the rebels led by Kimani Ichung'wah and the group that supported his impeachment. Now, after that impeachment, ladies and gentlemen, the government has tried all the means of trying to annihilate him completely, but they can't achieve that. The other day, when goons were ferried to interfere with the burial where he had attended, moments before he spoke, many thought that it was the government, because thereafter, the local member of parliament of Limuru, who decided not to sit with Rigathi and the group, and instead sat with the bishops, became the main suspect for the locals, and they have really mistreated him. So Rigathi has continued to attract outrage from the supporters of William Samoei Ruto and the leaders who support William Ruto. But at the same time, he continues to attract sympathy and love from Mount Kenya. His influence in that area has grown. His allies have become the victim of DCI machination. They are being hunted. In the Gen Z's protest, people like Major Dong and Gachagua are being sought for their roles allegedly that they played to sabotage William Samoei Ruto. And in Limuru, where the goons interfered with their tent and people ran helter-skelter, their names are being mentioned. The other day, Karungo Thangwa, the Kiambu senator, was summoned to Nyeri. But at the same time, when the DCI is following them up and down, they continue to receive a lot of blessings from their people. Now the question is, according to the constitution, Rigathi Gachagua cannot contest for any political office until 10 years elapse. Yet he continues to unite Mount Kenya and they listen to him. What then is Rigathi's role come 2027? He will not contest. And the answer is Rigathi Gachagua will hold a Tosha moment. You remember how Raila said Kibaki Tosha? That is what Rigathi Gachagua is going to do. He's going to direct Mount Kenya where they're going to vote. Number two, he will decide on the fate of the members of parliament, members of the county assembly, the governors. Rigathi Gachagua is already giving them a hint of the team that he wants to work with. So he's going to direct them on where to place their presidential votes and also which leaders to be elected. If at all there's any leader who supported his impeachment, who unto him. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the other question that people are asking, having known that Rigathi will direct them, do you think Mount Kenya can go with the UDA party in 2027? The answer is a big no. Why? Rigathi Gachagua, who is their king now, was ousted as a deputy party leader after being impeached. And so it does not belong to that UDA party. And I'm sure they don't want that UDA party. Begging the question, then what will happen? And I want us to listen to some of the very allies of Rigathi Gachagua. I usually say that both the hippopotamus and the crocodile live in water. So you want to know some news about the hippopotamus, ask the crocodile. If the crocodile tells you that the hippopotamus is sick, you have no reason to doubt. So let us listen to the crocodiles telling us something about the hippopotamus and giving us news about the water that they live in. The water here is Mount Kenya. Kindly listen to the very allies of Rigathi Gachagua.
Kuna wengi wanasema kuwa Mount Kenya kwa saa hii iko flat under mguu ya watu fulani na mambo kama hiyo. Wewe kama kiongozi wa Mount Kenya ama eneo la mlima, unadhani kwamba wamewaweza sasa?
Unajua yule mtu ambaye anapuuza Mount Kenya, yule mtu ambaye anapuuza uongozi wa Mount Kenya, ama anapuuza raia wa Mount Kenya, either you are very ignorant or equally stupid. Hiyo tu ni ningetaka kusema. Ningetaka kumuomba rais, sababu yeye alisema kila mtu anakashifu kila jambo anafanya. Akileta affordable housing wanakashifu, akileta shisha wanakashifu, akisema Haiti polisi waende wanakashifu, akisema sijui atafanya nini JKIA wanakashifu. Kwani rais hujiulizi kwani ni wewe tu uko right? Yani ni wewe tu unaona tu, yani wewe tu sijui naweza sema nini. Lakini watu sio projects hawataki, ile wanakashifu ni wewe rais. Na ningetaka kuambia kitu moja hapa, kama nimekaa, si umenitumia ma DCI, ningetaka kuambia kitu moja. Kama unajiamini sana, tengeneza tume ya IEBC. Tume ya IEBC iweke, uone wale wabunge watatoka hiyo chama ya UDA, wa resign, waende kwa chama ingine na warudi ya fresh. Kuchukua mandate na wachaguliwe na raia, warudi tena na chama ambacho kinawasikiza, kinasikiza raia na pia utawaheshimu. Kwa hivyo mimi nasema hii mwaka mpya itakuwa na mambo mapya. Na ikikiwa na mambo mapya lazima mambo ifanyike. Na sisi hatutaogopa.
So things are moving step by step, very gradually. Now the latest is they have decided that they are daring William Samoei Ruto. If you are man enough, stop using the DCI. Give us the IEBC commission and we will show you dust. Give us the IEBC commission and you will see mass resignation. People will leave UDA just like they moved from the Jubilee Party. Members will recall, the residents will recall their members of parliament, especially those who voted Rigathi Gachagua. That is the message. And when you see a group of people coming out and they are now telling William Ruto, we dare you to give us a new IEBC commission. Ladies and gentlemen, these people are ready with a party. And they are tired of this UDA party. Which party do you think they want to ride to? Or they want to use in 2027? Or if at all the IEBC commissioners will be appointed today, they are saying they have a vehicle. Which vehicle? Others are saying that it could be, some people are saying it could be Jubilee. Others are saying that Rigathi, for the period that he was hosted, there could be a loyal person who sold for him a party, an already registered party. Others are also saying that maybe he registered a party. But the bottom line is, these people have a party and they are ready to ditch UDA. They are very ready. As you heard Karim Watangwe saying, they are waiting for Rigathi's direction. So Rigathi has entrenched himself as the kingpin and they accept him as such. Can William Ruto form an IEBC commission? Can he appoint commissioners now? The constitution and the pressure can force him, but he would not want. He does not wish to appoint new commissioners because one, if that happens, William Ruto will be humiliated. This will trigger mass resignations from the party, UDA, and that means that there will be subsequent by-elections, and William Ruto will be humiliated. He will see dust. Nearly 3/4 of those members of parliament will resign. Others will be forced. You're told if you don't want, you're not one of us. Those who do not want to resign will be recalled by getting signatures. It will take just in a constituency, they will have appointment here and there being facilitated, and they will get enough signatures, and they will begin the process of recalling their members of parliament. And that is why William Ruto fears this. So Rigathi Gachagua and the team would really want that by-election. Ruto does not want it. He fears humiliation. But I believe that Mount Kenya has their party. They made a mistake by getting to UDA without their party. Rigathi should have registered a party. He's saying that he trusted William Ruto. In politics, you don't trust anyone because it is a matter of interest. Rigathi Gachagua became a one-term member of parliament. For the better part of his life, he was never a politician. He was a DO. The same way they believed Moi, he thought he could believe and trust William Samoei Ruto. It seems that he did not know whom he was dealing with. Better late than never. We feel Mount Kenya has a party. We feel Rigathi Gachagua has a new party. That is why all of a sudden they are now daring William Ruto. It has never happened before. Maybe they were planning. That is why they didn't want to talk about any major plans. Today they are mentioning it. If you see a people ready to resign, someone cannot resign without an alternative. They already know which vehicle they are going to use. It's scaring William Samoei Ruto. And William Ruto must stick to Raila supporters, because if they ditch him, William Ruto will remain an island. And experts are warning that if Raila does not get the AU seat, it's going to be bad news to William Ruto. Do you think Mount Kenya has a party? Do you think it spells doom to William Samoei Ruto? Ladies and gentlemen, the confession is they have their party, they are ready. If William Ruto will dare them or assign new commissioners, that is the day the game will begin. What do you think about the party, the looming party? Because I believe it has been registered. Please share with me your comment on the comment section.